Hola Gemini Sun, Aquarius Moons. Welcome to your 2020 Sun Moon reading. When you view it is when you were meant to see it. It does not matter the time of year. I'm doing these in order of requests in the comments, so be sure to post yours up. And while you're waiting for yours to get done, check out your 2019 Sun Moon readings, which are in my playlist. First portion of this reading, we'll go over what your traits are of your Sun Moon combination. I'll lay out the main cards. We'll take a look at your 2020. The second portion will be the link below to the Vimeo reading, where I'll have a deeper interpretation of the cards in addition to clarifiers. I'll be dividing the year up into 4 separate sectors, so let's see what's going on with you all. You all are very extroverted people. You definitely get out there. Your personality is absolutely captivating. You're very independent. You tend to imagine your dreams before you lay the groundwork for them to become a reality. One of your biggest assets that you have is actually your intuition. You know people, you know what they want in the future, you know what their thoughts are, and you know what they want right now. So you can map out what their needs are, okay? You're always in the future. It's really hard for you to kind of stay in the present because you guys with this combination are future thinkers. You like to investigate everything. You like to research everything. When you were a kid, you were the guys that liked to break things and then put them back together because you had to understand how things kind of worked, okay? But you had to be somebody who had to be monitored because of that trait that you had. You had a tendency to maybe, get into trouble, with your experiments, like start fires or, crossing wires that shouldn't be crossed or taking something apart that shouldn't get taken apart. So when you were a child, you might have actually did this. Communicating with other people is hard, and it's interesting because air signs are usually all about communication, but since you have this double whammy here, the things that you talk about are so far ahead that people have a hard time keeping up with you. Not everybody can keep up in terms of your pace, and you're always like talking about things ahead. Again, not staying in the present. Very optimistic. Overall, you guys aren't big to show your emotions. You usually detach from your emotions a lot. When other people have feelings, like if they're unhappy, or it's hard for you to understand that, and then you don't know how to deal with it because you're not very good with connecting with people on emotional levels. You're just either kind of awkward, or you're like, okay, what do I do with myself? Or you're confused. You don't know how to necessarily relate to somebody or make them feel better. You don't tend to have a lot of looking internally within yourself because you guys keep yourself really busy. Contemplation, meditation is highly recommended for you all. An exploration of what makes you guys tick is important for you all, and you might want to concentrate on that in 2020. You're definitely not an easy person to deal with, and some people have difficulty understanding you because your moods and your changes are quick. You can be serious, and then you can be really fun loving, and then you can be adventurous, and then all this other stuff. But you guys never let your anger get out of control. Okay, so that's one thing you're actually in control of. So you keep that kind of steady. You do, even though you're confused in regards to other people, you don't know how to connect to them emotionally. You try to do whatever you can to get them to be happy because you're an optimist. A lot of optimists kind of do that. You're very charming. You have a great sense of humor, and that can usually turn a situation around. Make sure you appreciate, okay, here's your 2020 goal. Make sure you appreciate everything that is available for you right now in the future because you think so far, in the present, because you think so far in the future, you're missing out on what's going on right now. So make sure you stop and appreciate and smell the roses, okay? Your plans and everything that you have in the future, they're still going to be there, okay? Just appreciate what you have in the now, alrighty? So, Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Gemini Sun, Aquarius Moons? And what do you see for 2020? What do they need to know to help them reach your higher ground, become closer to the universe and closer to divine? Any messages you have for Gemini Sun, Aquarius Moons for 2020 would be greatly appreciated, and we thank you. What do you see for January, February, March for Gemini Sun, Aquarius Moons? The Two of Swords in the upright. And then keep in mind that I'm on Facebook, I'm on Insta, and if you need a question answered, check me out on the Instant Go app. I'll turn it in 24 hours. Okay, April, May, June brings the Seven of Cups in the upright. If you could consider liking, sharing, subscribing in support of these videos, it gives me a little, and donate. I have a donation link below because these take up a lot of my time. Six of Swords in reverse is for July, August, September. So the donation link is below, like I said. If you want to just toss me a few pennies to say, hey, I dig what you're doing. Okay, and we have the Chariot card in reverse for October, November, December. Okay, so we're starting off with the Two of Swords. What to do, what to do. You're not sure what to do, so you do nothing. That's usually what the Two of Swords is. There's a situation, and rather than taking action, the Two of Swords is an actionless card for me. It's just kind of waiting things out, waiting for more information to come in before you actually make that decision that you need to make. You're uncertain right now which way to go, so you're just kind of holding back, saying to yourself, there's doesn't make any sense to move forward on this if I'm not really sure about what I'm doing. I feel like that spills into April, May, June because we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So again, Seven of Cups is like a kid at a candy store. What am I going to choose? What am I going to go with? So many options available to you, so many offers available to you during this time, but you're not sure about which one you should actually choose. So the advice that goes with the Seven of Cups, make sure you look into each one of these offers and research them carefully before you decide on one, whether it's a commitment with someone, whether it's a job, whether it's an investment, and do not invest money during the period of April, May, June, okay? That is something that comes along with that. Six of Swords has you returning back to an issue. It's usually about unresolved issues. This will be during July, August, September. So you keep on returning to something to get answers, to resolve an issue that hasn't been resolved. For some of you, you could be having travel problems during this period of time, not being able to move ahead because of something that isn't resolved in the past. So you know, if you find yourself being drawn back, that's probably why, and you may want to work on resolving it. The Chariot card is how you move through October, November, December, and this is a card of being taken off the track that you were on, okay? Usually it's having a loss of goals or an endpoint in mind or unable to reach them, and usually unable to reach them because some other power is in place. So it's somebody who has decided for you, no, this isn't the way you should go, or they've taken you off of the track that you were on. This is the card of Cancer if that resonates with you. I will say this is another card of travel issues. So the end of the year, like, look out for travel issues in regards to that, and especially during this because this is holiday time, so don't get frustrated by delayed flights, overbooked flights, you know, the car not running or things like that. The car, usually travel in regards to a car is what this usually applies to, so I would look out for that. But overall, it's just feeling a loss of personal control, not getting where you want to go, and yeah, that can be in regards to the travel issue, and there's nothing you can do about it, okay? So there's going to be some frustrations towards the end of the year. So click on the link below. It'll take you to the Vimeo link with these babies that I'm going to pull, the clarifiers. Otherwise, check out your 2019 Sun Moon readings. Ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook and Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate in the link below. Otherwise, adios from Veronica Garnett. Good luck in 2020. Bye.